Hello, everybody. My name is Ruham Mansoor, and welcome to another show of Study Abroad with Mises. Today, we are here to bring a really respectable university in Japan. In fact, they're our third university partner from Japan, Ritsumeikan University, which is consistently ranked one of the top five universities in Japan. And the program we're going to specially talk about today is a global liberal arts program, which is done in conjunction with Australian National University. It's a liberal arts program based on the liberal program in the US, but where a student gets a degree from Ritsumeikan University and Australian National University, which is the number one ranked university in Australia. With me, we have Ms. Hiroko Sasaki, who is looking after admissions for our region. How are you, Hiroko?
Hi, good evening. How are you? Thank you very much. I'm Hiroko. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you as always. I love working with you, and I know we have a good history together, and we've done a lot of activities with your predecessor. So tell me something. This is January. Like I'm in Toronto, and my audience, of course, is in Bangladesh. It's winter. So is it winter for you as well?
Yeah, the same.
How
The
cold?
northern
How cold is it?
hemisphere. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's 3 degrees Celsius. Yeah, in the morning, and then but yesterday in the capital city Tokyo we had the snowfall. Yeah, but in Kyoto now I'm in the Kansai region,
Yeah.
also the cold. Yeah, but yes, the last Christmas season we had the snow. Yes, that's cold. Yeah. But they
We
compared
are
to
well,
Toronto, yeah, I know
yeah,
it's not.
we
Yeah,
are really cold. I mean, I think we're looking at minus 15 today.
yeah,
They have a well, they when they give temperatures, interesting because I haven't seen it anywhere else. They say the actual temperature and then what it feels like because they take into account the wind factor. So
yeah.
what it feels like is usually much colder than what it is. So if the temperature is minus 8 degrees, it feels like minus 15 degrees. So
Wow.
it's quite bad. Anyway, but it's part of life, and you just wear a jacket and go. So Ritsumeikan, what made you tell us about yourself? I know you spent I was really interested in your bio because you spent a lot of time in Zambia in international promoting education with JICA and all that. So and then what brought you back home, and tell me about yourself.
Thank you so much. Yeah, yes, I came back there to Japan in 2019, and then yeah, because of my family issues, and then yeah, but I'm really happy. Yeah, because I was in Zambia, and then also and then I had many friends from different world, and then also I also still growing. I mean, growing up, my kids and the international school setting, and then I know education is really important, and then I'm really quite happy to come back this industry to promote the higher education. Yeah.
It's very important to have a solid background in understanding internationals when somebody's promoting international education. A lot of people don't realize that, and the fact that you have all these pockets of influence, pockets of experience in US, in Zambia, and all that, I think increases your appreciation of the international education, and which is what you're doing. So which is works beautifully. So the way we do this, Hiroko, is you're going to show us a presentation of the university. We will go through that, and then we will take questions from our audience. Usually, our live will be around 35 to 40 minutes, with the presentation being around 15, 20, 25 minutes max. So, do you want to start?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So I will share my screen. Let me just share my screen. Okay. And then
There we
can you
go.
see my screen? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you. So let me start. Yes. So I will introduce one of our flagship program, the College of Global Liberal Arts. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so before exploring our GLA, I'll briefly introduce our university, Ritsumeikan University, briefly. Yep. It is always great pleasure to share to explain the name of our university. Do you know where Ritsumei comes from? Ritsumei is derived by the work of classical Chinese philosopher Mencius. Our university, Ritsumeikan, is the place to establish one's destiny or mission in life. Okay, here is a Ritsumeikan University in figures. Okay, so let me just, okay. Yep, founded in 1900, we are a long-established comprehensive private research university. We have 16 undergraduate colleges and 22 graduate schools across 4 campuses, offering a wide range of academic disciplines from the humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, and engineering. The university accommodates more than 36,000 students and has become the third largest university in Japan. We attach great importance to international education. Ritsumeikan has been selected as a leading university in the globalization of Japanese higher education as part of the Top Global University project funded by the Japanese government. So currently there are over 2,700 students from 71 countries studying at Ritsumeikan University, making our international student population one of the largest in Japan. Where are we located? We are in Kansai region. Our campus are in Kyoto, Osaka, and Shiga. Nearest international airport is Kansai International Airport. I moved to Kyoto 3 years ago, and I love here. I grew up outskirts of Tokyo, capital city, and studied and worked in Tokyo sometime. But I found it is more ideal to live and study here. The city is not as crowded as Tokyo, such as Apple, and then literally I can access everything closer, like such as Apple stores, big bookstore with books in English. As a giant university, we offer the complete range of student advisory service, including career planning, academic guidance, on-campus medical support, and service catering, especially for international students, such as obtaining visas and housing and accommodation support. Ritsumeikan students are offered all these services on campus free of charge. So this sheet shows you where alumni of our English medium programs proceed after graduation. Many students also proceeded to graduate schools in the world as well. Okay, so let's move on overview of the dual degree program at the College of Global Liberal Arts, GLA. As I mentioned in the opening, GLA is one of our flagship programs. Why flagships? It was created in collaboration with the Australian National University, a top university in Australia. Students study 3 years at Ritsumeikan University and 1 year in Australia at the ANU. And this is a dual degree program, which means you graduate with 2 university degrees after 4 years. ANU is the top university in Australia and is very highly ranked in the world too. This program brings together the strengths of both universities and create an amazing opportunity for students to study at live in Japan and Australia and earn degree from 2 leading universities from each country. So in GLA, you could define yourself and make a difference to the world. First, let's look at our campuses. While in Japan, students in this program will be based at Ritsumeikan's Osaka Ibaraki campus. Located midway between Osaka and Kyoto, it gives you access to the tradition and history of Kyoto and commerce and energy of Osaka. While in Australia, students will study at Acton campus in Canberra, capital city. The city combines the richness of the country's natural and urban environments. On the vast, beautiful park-like ANU campus, students can concentrate to their studies in a calm and relaxed environment. Here is a brief overview of ANU. ANU is a world-leading university. It is the only national university in Australia and is ranked number 1 in the country and very highly in the world. ANU's Global School of Asia-Pacific Affairs is recognized as the preeminent center in the region and one of the best in the world for research excellence and policy analysis in the political, societal, developmental, security, and strategic dimension of international and Asia-Pacific affairs. Due to this, ANU is ranked number 9 in the world in the field of politics and international studies. GLA students will become a full-time student of the Global School of Asia-Pacific Affairs and will have a chance to learn with some of the best academics in the Asia-Pacific region. Okay, so let me introduce, about structure of GLA. Upon successful graduation, students will receive 2 degrees, Bachelor of Global Liberal Arts from us, Ritsumeikan University, and Bachelor of Asia-Pacific Affairs from the ANU. Students will study 3 years in Japan and 1 year in Australia. Although the duration of study in Australia is 1 year only, from second year onwards, even while in Japan, half of the courses will be offered by ANU. There are 2 enrollment period timing for GLA, September and April. This is a learning schedule for those enrolling in September. Liberal arts education exposes students to a wide range of disciplines. At GLA, there are 19 faculty members with expertise in a wide range of fields: philosophy, politics, history, economics and management, theory, psychology and brain science, the art and design studies, applied chemistry, culture and sociology. Learning across disciplines will bring depth and spectrum to learning. It challenges you to think critically and ethically and learning beyond borders and disciplines. You will also learn how to utilize this different knowledge, how to develop a creative yet practical sense of problem solving towards complex issues. If you'd like to know more about our faculty members and what is Global Liberal Arts, please check out our faculty and faculty interview on our GLA webpage. Okay, here are the course examples in Ritsumeikan University. The first year, GLA students take Introduction to Global Liberal Arts 1 and 2. These introductory courses, which could be with the essential one of the great features of GLA, provide students with an essential fundamental discipline of liberal arts learning. This core theme for 1 is human knowledge and 2 is intelligence and ethical thinking. In addition, the great point is that these 2 introduction to global liberal arts subjects are not taught by only just 1 faculty member, but by a team of 3 different faculties from humanities, sciences, and social sciences. On top of that, students will study statistics and research design and research method in the first year, which are also essential skills for further study. So students will select subject according to their interests in cosmopolitan studies, civilization studies, and innovation studies. Finally, through capstone studies, students integrate what they have learned into practical application with their graduation research and work. Here are the courses example by NU. So Bachelor of Asia-Pacific Affairs provides students with an in-depth exploration of Asia-Pacific regional affairs, drawing on the strengths of ANU in 4 different subject and disciplinary areas, including politics and government, international relations and security, conflict and peace building, and history and cultural identity. As such, students will experience the combination of a liberal arts education at GLA and the world-leading research university on the study of Asia-Pacific at ANU. The skills developed here are absolutely vital for tackling social problems we are facing and also building and maintaining cross-cultural relationships. Another very important feature of GLA that we cannot leave out is truly international and diverse environment, both student body and faculty bodies. And the male to female ratio is also very well balanced. In fact, 10 out of 19 are female faculty. Okay, the way of studying is also very unique and strong merit. Each course consists of 1 lecture and 1 tutorial. The tutorials are based on student-centered learning with discussions and group work. The interactive cycle of knowledge input and output helps students absorb the knowledge acquired and realize deep engagement with each course. Student support is also another important feature of GLA. GLA is committed to provide academic support to every student via the Academic Advising Center. When students get stuck in their studies, they can receive advice from advisors specializing in the field. Another unique feature of GLA is on-campus international dormitory. In principle, all students live in the on-campus dormitory, which only opened in September 2019. This international dormitory will house both domestic and international students in GLA. We think diversity and inclusion is very important. The environment of GLA enables students to explore new perspectives and practice cross-cultural communication. It is said that a degree in liberal arts will prepare students for literally hundreds of careers. Liberal arts is designed to equip students with the ability that will be critical to navigating many decades of professional life in rapidly evolving landscape. Here is a prospective career path of GLA. So let's move on to tuition and scholarship. So this is a table shows you the tuition and scholarship opportunities. Tuition allowance $22,400 annually. In taking this dual degree program, tuition fee of ANU shall not be charged separately. Scholarship opportunity is also a great feature. It's a good news for the international students. The tuition reduction scheme on the left is offered to international students. And the right-hand side, the 2 scholarship is offered separately to specifically to GLA student. It sum up to 1 million yen and offered to all students enrolled in the dual degree program, regardless of nationality during study at ANU. Okay, I hope you could get better picture of GLA. So here is the outline of the programs. So Bachelor awarded the Bachelor of Global Liberal Arts from Ritsumeikan University, Bachelor of Asia Pacific Affairs from ANU. So duration is 4-year full-time, 3 years at Ritsumeikan University, and 1 year at ANU. Enrollment period is April and September. So yearly intake is 100, and location is Osaka Ibaraki campus, Osaka in Japan, and in Canberra, the Australian National University. So they are the keywords. Okay, so just briefly explain about how to apply. So that I'm sure that you have received enough guidance by Macy's. So today I just go through some points. So application is completed fully online, and nothing has to be sent by post at the time of application. So please visit our website and download the application handbook, activate your Ritsumeikan account, which is online portal for application. Yeah. Once the application period is open, fill application forms
So
and
I
international
just
student.
to
Yeah.
interrupt you, Hiroko,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
applications,
It's okay?
we've been doing this for quite some time, so we
Okay.
can help students with that process. So we can, those of you who are interested in applying, we will give you the application package. You will fill up the application forms. We will have a process of reviewing your application, essay, and everything, and we can make the application for you as well. Now once the application is given, of course there's going to be a certain round after that, because I don't know, Hiroko, if you were going to cover it, but there's going to be an interview if you're going through the initial selection, and then after the interview you're going to get your offer package. Now if you're selected to join the university, then you will get an offer package with your scholarship details as well, like how much scholarship you're eligible for. And Hiroko already went through the scholarship, because there is 20%, 50%, and also some 100% scholarships. But obviously, you have to be very, very competitive, and they look at the whole package, not only your academic grades, but also your essay, your overall extracurricular activities, leadership, and all of those together. But what I really love about Hiroko, your presentation, is the way the program is designed is actually the way liberal arts programs are in the whole world. So you have lecture style, which is basically somebody's talking about a subject, and you're taking notes, and then later on you'll ask questions. But more importantly, in the liberal arts concept, the learning is done through discussion. So it's an experiential learning. So the second part of that same topic would be a discussion kind of atmosphere, where students sit in a table, and then they discuss about the topic to find out or deduce all the different points. So that makes the learning much more richer, and much more, it gives you an analytical ability that is not possible to get in any other kind of education. And that is something very special about Lab. Sorry, Hiroko, I kind of usurped your presentation in the middle.
Then actually, that's true. Yes, if I were the student, yes, the university or high school student, now I'm looking for some opportunity. I definitely would like to, yes, apply to the GLA, because
Right.
after the studying and undergrad and postgraduate, and then I found the critical thinking, ethical thinking is really important. It's a fundamental things. And then, as you mentioned, yes, they're not only listening, the professors saying, and then leading the materials. That is important things, but a discussion and then the group work. Yes. And then we can receive a lot of the feedbacks from professors, also peer members. Yes, that is essential. And then it's really important, the special gift. And that gives us how to think about, and then how to negotiate, how to communicate. Yes, I think that you also worked in the international setting, and then how important that kind of things.
Yeah, very, very important. Actually, I studied in a liberal arts environment myself. So I'm a big, big supporter of that kind of an education. So I got my degree from the US, and I worked there for a couple of years before moving back to Bangladesh. Then I worked in the development sector, then in the banking sector, and then now completely different education sector. So that liberal arts education made a huge mark, at least personally, in my life. It gives you the ability to kind of be analytical on different things. So yeah, totally.
Yeah. True, yes, and then there, yeah, in that the feedback, and then also that experience really they give us like encouragement also, and then there also the yeah, as you know, the maybe you can I think that somebody would like to do something that make an innovation or make the society better, and then that's a really important things, and then I'm sure that they can do it. Yeah.
Hiroko, the next session, obviously, that students can apply for is September session.
Yep.
And the deadline for September is, the last deadline, I believe, is in April, right?
No, it's March. Yeah. It's now I'm in the actually still I can share my screen. Or
yes,
let me
please.
just just a moment. Let me just just a moment. I will just share my screen and then the schedule page. Just a moment.
There we go.
Okay, just a moment. Let me just okay here.
Yes.
And then this is the one. Yeah. So yes, now in the middle of we are in the middle of the rounds for the September enrollment. Yes, they're till the January 11th, but the last one is coming February 16th, and then till March 8th. Yes, that is the last
So
one.
the last deadline for applying to Ritsumeikan University for the Global Liberal Program is March 8th. So one has to start, I mean, because it's not a simple application. There is the application, then there is the essays that you have to do. All those things take time and preparation. So once a student is able to get that together, first of all, come to our office, get a package, understand what is the requirement, bring back all the documents, bring back all the things, and then we will make the application. We'll review the essay. It takes time. You shouldn't be doing it at the last minute. So you can start preparing now so that you can submit between February and March 8th. And then you will get your final result very soon. And we hope that you found this very informative. We actually have two more presentations like this with your predecessor Maya, good friend of ours as well. So they're all available on our Facebook page. You can contact us to apply. You can contact us by Facebook. You can come to www.facebook.com/masesbd. You can email us at mail@masesbd.com, or you can call us at 017-5566-0803. Now, when you call our number, we have actually three branches. We have a branch in Dhanmondi, we have a branch in Gulshan, and we have a branch in Sylhet. So it doesn't matter where you are. We can also do the whole thing online. So even if you're sitting in Chittagong or Rangpur, we can help you make the application and everything fully online. We are capable. Our staff members dealing with these universities for a long time. We are so happy to do what we do because, it makes a huge difference. Education makes a huge difference. If you go to a good university, where education is valued, you will see that it's not just about completing a course or getting a certificate. The whole experience changes you. It influences you, and that's why we do what we do, because it's not just about going to a country and getting an education. It's experiencing all the new things, meeting new people, meeting people from other countries, paying your own bills, making your own bed, cooking your own food. All these things, we make you a more stronger, independent individual, and then that can be used when you get into the workforce. This is why we do what we do, and this is why you pick education abroad. It's not just to get a certificate, and you can go and get a certificate if you get a degree from anywhere, but it's about that experience. And that's where this unique program comes into play, because with this global liberal arts program, we're spending 2 years in Japan, then 1 year in Australia, and coming back and finishing in Japan, where you're living in two different countries in some of the top universities in the world, getting a degree that you can pretty much, doesn't matter what field you're in. And this is another thing that's very unique about Japan. what I have experienced is I have had students who have studied finance and working in programming jobs. I have had students who have studied marketing and then running a industrial complex. I mean, it's a structural engineering job. So in Japan, they value that education. They want to see that you're a complete person who have experienced the Japanese culture, but they teach you what is required for you to do that job. And that's what makes it very unique. And I can tell you, our students who have studied in Japan, we've been recruiting students for Japanese universities for almost 11 years now. And I can tell you, we have had so many successful students. They're now managing things, leading organizations, and they have done so well academically and career wise, and they have helped us in raising the flag. So I hope more of you will take advantage of that. Now, look, I know Bangladeshi students, the first country that comes to mind when they talk about international education is not Japan. Japan is not a ready destination that comes to everybody's mind. They're thinking about Canada, US, the English-speaking countries, Hiroko. But Japan is a wonderful, wonderful alternative because it is unique. The culture is very, very unique. And you get to study. All our universities are very, very global. So you will study with people from 90, 100 different countries. So you will get a truly global experience. It is the third largest economy in the world. So, yeah, and the best thing is, you make that investment to have a career. The career is a very important part. And on an average, our students get 3 to 5 job offers before they graduate. And that's a great position. When I graduated in the US, this is more than 21 years ago, I had to interview with 20, 30 companies before I found a job that would sponsor my H1 visa. But in fact, our students are getting 3 to 5 job offers before they graduate. And the starting salary is one of the highest in the world. So it makes it a really, really attractive country. It's not for everybody, obviously, but for those of you who have an open mind, this can be an amazing, mind-blowing experience. I can tell you, like, some of the experiences of our students who have graduated, and even while they're studying, the kind of experiences, life experiences that they have, they write about it. Today's world, everybody's posting on Facebook. So I'm friends with a lot of my students, and I just see them, and it makes me so happy because of the experience. So Hiroko, thank you so much for showing us yet another great educational institution, Ritsumeikan University. I hope our audience will take that into consideration and make an application. And please get in touch with us. We work with more than 200 universities across UK, USA, Canada, Japan, Malaysia, Australia. We're going to be doing more of these Facebook Lives to learn more about our university partners. So I hope that I will see you all very soon. Thank you very much, Hiroko.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And hopefully we will see you again soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, Rohan.
Take care. Bye.